Okay, so we have a lot of news about Odyssey right now, and I thought this would be the perfect time for me to touch on it. And because I love the franchise, I love the community, and I love Assassin's Creed. I've been a fan of it for a long time now, and I thought this is the right time because a lot of YouTubers already made a lot of videos about it, and they have their own opinions and stuff. And I thought I'd just get my opinion out there as well. And the first thing I just want to touch on, and this is going to be a quick little video. I'm not going to go and get into this like hours talking and stuff. But yeah, you see The Witcher in the background right now because I don't have Assassin's Creed on my PS4. I only have it on my Xbox, so I'm sorry for that. You're gonna have to watch The Witcher right now in the background, but that's not the point right now. Yeah, so the first thing I wanna touch on is the timeline that it's set in. Everybody's saying it's set in 400 years before Assassin's Creed, and I don't know. This really confused me because if you played Assassin's Creed Origins, with which probably yes you did because you're watching this video, you're interested in Odyssey. That means you played Origins. But yeah, the timeline. I think it would have made more sense. Like people are saying, the leak. There was some leaks that said it's 100 years after Origins, but most of the leaks and most of YouTubers, and they said they have some reliable sources that said it's 400 years before, and some leaks said it's 100 years after. So I'm thinking, like, what are they doing? What are they actually doing? Because if it's 400 years before Origins, that wouldn't make sense. It's in the name. It's Origins of the Brotherhood. You need to understand that. If you set it like 400 years before Origins, what are you gonna do with the game? We don't we don't need we don't need another game of Assassin's Creed which doesn't even make sense. Like the lore, it doesn't make sense. We need a Bayek sequel, and if it's 400 years before, then we're not getting a Bayek sequel. Even if it's 100 years after, it's not a Bayek sequel, but they could still make it a sequel. So I'm confused about that. But then that brings me to the second point. Could it be a sequel though? Because I heard some people say, okay, some people say it could be like it could be a trilogy, as in an origin trilogy. So like 400 years before, we could see Greece, ancient Greece, and how the hidden blade came, or like how the ancients, the order of the ancients came. That would be awesome. I think that would be a really good addition. They would take a kind of a different approach to Assassin's Creed, that they never took that approach. I think that would be awesome. In my opinion, that would really be awesome. So like we take a break from Bayek and all those characters, and we go to some kind of a different environment, to something different. We get something different. We get some other origin story of how this whole thing started. And then the third game, so this would be a trilogy, and the third game would be set in Rome, and it would be like they would do something with it. I'm not sure what they could actually do. That's why I'm confused. Why it's 400 years before? I'm not sure, but I think they could figure something out. Like there's so many possibilities they could do with these games, and they just need to take their time and not yearly releases and stuff. Look at Assassin's Creed 2, 3, and 1. You know, they were good games, and you know. But yeah, that's just my opinion. It would be cool if they did, because actually, there's a thing I have to say. Bayek said Greece fell because if you finished Assassin's Creed Origins, at the end when they had a conversation with Aya and Bayek, they both had a conversation, and Bayek said it's over. Like Greece has fallen, Egypt has fallen, and Rome will fall too. So did he mean as in Greece has already fallen? So like we're gonna get a game of Greece right now, and we're gonna see how that happened, the origin of that, and then in Origins we see how Egypt has fallen. So that's the origin of the Brotherhood, if you want to say. Not, it's not the point that I'm not trying to make the point as the Egypt has fallen, but just the origin that they could make out of this whole trilogy. If I'm making any sense right now, if you're confused what I'm talking about right now, whatever, you know. But I'm just rambling right now. And then if we get a third game, it would be in Rome, and then we would see how Rome falls too. So yeah, that's just my thoughts. And then the last thing I want to touch on is the future of the franchise, because I love the franchise. I don't want it to go down that easily. And if they will start yearly releases again, I will kill myself. I will literally kill myself. I don't want yearly releases again. We will get another Unity. I have no doubt about it. PS5 comes out, we get another Unity. Yeah. And yeah, I think it would make sense if they made this trilogy. So this year they make a game, and then the next year they make another game, as in they release another game, and then after that, leave us alone. Like, give us some time to breathe. Give us like a year, even maybe 2 years off of Assassin's Creed, and then make a really good game on PS5. That would be awesome. I would love that. So yeah, guys, um, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this? Do you hate that they're releasing another game this year, or do you actually not care about it? Do you just want an Assassin's Creed game right off the bat every year? You just want to play Assassin's Creed? Just let me know. Um, but yeah, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the video, you know, whatever. Yeah, peace.